Liberal Party stalwarts reiterate that they are not yet giving up on Senator Grace Poe to be the running mate of administration standard-bearer Mar Rojas in the 2016 elections. Poe, who leads in the surveys of possible presidential contenders, has yet to decide on whether she will seek higher office next year. This report.
In 6 weeks, candidates for the 2016 elections will file their certificates of candidacies. And up to now, it's still uncertain who and how many will run for president and vice president. So far, only Vice President Jojo Marabina declared his candidacy since 2012. It was only in August that Local Government Secretary Mar Rojas disclosed his bid with the anointment of President Aquino as his chosen successor. Although Senator Grace Poe leads in the survey, she has not officially declared her decision to run for higher office. Yesterday, President Aquino bared Poe is still his preferred running mate for Secretary Rojas in 2016. This despite a disclosure of Senate President Franklin Vilon to consider other options for Rojas. Liberal Party spokesperson Congressman Edgardo Eriza said the party will wait for Poe's decision. Eriza said Poe is the best partner of Rojas to ensure victory and continue the gains of the country under the Aquino administration.
Umaasa pa rin si Pangulong Aquino dun sa sinabi sa kanya ni Senator Grace. Siya ay susunod sa kanyang payo. At siguro po ang Pangulo sa kagustuhan niyang mapagkaisa lahat ng puwersa na sumusuporta sa Aquino administration, kasama namin sa laban sa tuwid na daan, ay magkakaisa pa rin sa 2016. So, yun po ang aking palagay dun sa pahayag na yun ng Pangulo.
However, if Poe decides to run for the presidency, who will be acceptable to the president? Secretary Rojas and the Liberal Party. Speaker Feliciano Belmonte has endorsed Senator Alan Peter Cayetano. Batangas Governor Vilma Santos and Congresswoman Leni Robredo are out of the list. Robredo is pushing for a Rojas-Poe tandem.
Ako palagi ko if only to unite. If only to unite. Kasi pag nag-away-away kasi yung tao, kung lahat nagsasabi na para naman sa pagpapatuloy ng tuwid na daan, bakit hindi na lang mag-isa? Masyadong mahirap pag contentious eh. Ako as much as possible, kung pwedeng magkaroon ng agreement, mas okay.
In the meantime, the Nationalist People's Coalition met with Secretary Ross for members of the party to determine if he could be a possible alternative if Poe will not run. They also met with Vice President Jojo Marbinay the other day. NPC President Congressman Georgie D. Agabao said that the party will decide as a whole to endorse only one candidate they will support.
It was the longest dialogue we had with the candidate. And I think all the members were once in saying that it was a very fruitful and substantive dialogue exchange. No, many of us, that was the first time that we've been able to engage Secretary Mar in close quarters. And I told him, and I told everyone there present that I think many of us had come out of that room very much impressed with the way Secretary Mar had answered questions. No? It was the format was a free-for-all question and answer type, no? And I think that Secretary Mar made a very good accounting of himself.
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.